Hi everyone, I hope you're all really well. I feel super relaxed today because it's actually a Saturday. I filmed this yesterday for you guys, literally the day before it's gone up, and I never film on a weekend, so I feel really like relaxed and weekendy, which is nice. Also, a little disclaimer, I've still got like the end of a cold. I've just been away in Italy all week and I had a cold the entire time, which was very annoying. And then on the flight back, you would have seen if you follow me on Twitter, my ear got like blocked on the flight and it's still blocked. So I feel a bit like funny and my voice is really loud in my own head. So sorry if I seem a bit weird in this video. So it is September favourites time. And as you can see from the title, a little kind of life update. I'm going to start with the update because I hate when people put those things at the end of the video. I am going to be taking some time away from the internet. I've never done it before, but I have my reasons, and yeah, I'm just going to take some time offline. I'm not going to be not working, I'm not going on holiday or anything. I've got some other things to work on and I'm just taking some time away from the internet. So I will be back shortly. Just wanted to let you guys know I didn't want to just like disappear without telling you. Because of said disappearing, there's a couple of things I want to tell you about that's coming up in October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month and there's a couple of things I'm working on. Thank you guys so much for always supporting me in the charities I work with, by the way. I don't know if you saw on Twitter and Instagram, but Anna and I got the total amount that we raised for Look Good Feel Better last year when we worked with them, along with you guys. You were so supportive, of course. We did a sponsored walk, we did afternoon tea at Liberty, my sister did a charity sale using some of the beauty products that I get sent, and obviously we made our hashtag no makeup date and loungewear for life jumpers. Can't remember the exact total, but we raised around £15,000 for Look Good Feel Better, which is absolutely incredible, so thank you guys so much for that. This year for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I am getting involved with one of the other charities I work with, which is Festifeel. I'm going to be at their festival, which is called the Festifeel, and it's an amazing lineup. The hosts are great. There's, I think, Busted's playing there. There's going to be so many things going on. I'm going to leave the link down below for all the information. If you guys want to get tickets and come see me there, that would be amazing. I'm going to be on a panel, but I'll probably be hanging around at the whole festival as well and take a friend with me. So that's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. Also, you might have seen recently in one of my vlogs, I worked with Lauren from Girl Style London on her Tit-Tees. So there's these really cool t-shirts that she designs to raise money as well. And she's got some brand new ones coming out. She has the ones with the words going across. She's also got new ones coming out with like little fried eggs and little bee stings and really cool designs. So I'm gonna also leave some information and a link down below. I think those are coming out like either today or in the next couple of days, and I reckon they're gonna sell out fast. So if you liked those t-shirts, definitely check out the description box. I think that is all the kind of life update stuff. Now I'm going to get on and tell you my favourites from the month. I'm going to start with like the physical things I can show you and then talk through some like TV favourites and other things. First of all, this is a funny one because it's not actually my product. I got sent this, it's from Jo Malone. It's their English Oak and Hazelnut cologne. It's part of their new collection. And I smelt it and thought, I absolutely love this, but it's quite masculine. Their scents are definitely like unisex, but I smelt this and just thought that would smell amazing on Rich. So I gave it to him. And I love it. He loves it, I love it. Every time he wears it, I'm like, what are you wearing? He's like, it's the Jo Malone one, and it's so good. It's so nice. If you have like a husband or boyfriend and you want to buy a new scent, this one is, oh, it's so good. It smells like a good looking man when he gets out the shower. I really love it. Talking about shower, me and Rich both use this actually, we share it. We have two, and there's another scent we have which is more kind of almondy, and I think Rich prefers that one, which is fine with me because this is my favourite. It's from Super Duper, which is a really cool brand. And it's the deluxe yuzufruit and fig body wash. It definitely smells like fig, and I love the scent of fig. So yeah, this has been our favourite body wash. We have two in the shower. It's the only ones we use at the moment, and it's really nice. I think it's like, yeah, it's formulated without plastic microbeads, parabens, SLS, all the kind of bad stuff. So it's just full of good things, and it's a really nice shower gel. Makeup wise, I've really been enjoying the Glossier Cloud paints. I've got two shades here, Dusk and Beam. Dusk is more of like a brownie colour and Beam is like proper orange, but when I met Emily Weiss, she said she mixes these together, so I've been doing that. I put like a little splodge of each on the back of my hand, mix them together and then pat them on my cheeks. I use my Real Techniques contour brush to blend them in, and they're so nice. If you like cream blushes, I think you'd really like these. Of course you can mix them together, I hadn't even thought about it, but the fact that they're like little paints kind of implies that you should be mixing them to create your own colours, and I've really been enjoying doing that. Dusk also works really well as a bit of a bronzer too. So those are great. I've also been trying out the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand and Beauty Light Wand. A lot of people have been talking about these. They come in these squeezy tubes. It took me a while to work out the packaging. You basically turn it, and then when you squeeze it, the product comes out of a little sponge applicator at the end. The contour one is probably my least favourite out of the two. I really do actually quite like it, but you have to be into cream contour products. They're a bit harder to work with, a bit harder to blend. I think if you like a powder contour, this might not be for you, but I actually do quite like this. You just have to be patient with it. But the standout product for me is the highlighter. It's very highlightery actually. It's definitely not like a subtle one. Of course, it's a Charlotte Tilbury product, but it's a really beautiful, like champagne-y, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? Like a champagne-y, shimmery highlighter. It's really nice. If you like her contour palette, I think you'd like these products, but obviously they're the cream version. So really been impressed by those. These I actually just used this morning. I've never put a product in my favourites video that I've used once, but I was so impressed that I was like, I really want to quickly get these into this video. It's from Bytarian. It's the Stilo Expert Click Stick. So they are concealers. They have this really cool like teardrop applicator at the end, and then you click it and it comes out, and it's a cream concealer. But they're so nice. It's a really good shape for applying under your eye, around your nose, on your chin, and then they blend out. I used a sponge. They blend out really nicely. I didn't have to kind of keep reapplying. It was like the perfect amount of coverage, and I think this might be my new favourite concealer. So excited that I tried those. Right, I just whizzed through the beauty stuff. This is kind of beauty maybe. I got sent these. They're the Way hair supplements. And I wasn't sure if I was going to give them a go or not. There's something weird about like taking a pill. I don't know. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. But these are really interesting. They sell them on Cult Beauty, and I think there's 3. There's one for dry hair, oily hair, and thin hair. Obviously I've got the ones for dry hair. Thank you, whoever sent these to me. They obviously know my hair. And when I look on the back, it's basically mainly vitamin D, which I already take. I take the Nutri Advanced D3 5000 because I have to take those for many reasons. It's mainly vitamin D with a bit of vitamin E and a few others. So it's kind of like a multivitamin. But then I also noticed that it's got MSM in it, which is the ingredient that Oskia Skincare use in all their products, which is meant to be really good for many things like nails and hair and stuff. So I gave them a go. I swapped them out for my vitamin D just while I was doing these. I take every morning or night, if I forget, I take my probiotics. I have the OptiBac Max Strength probiotics, and then I've been taking one of these, and I didn't think it would do anything, but I actually think it's really made quite a difference to my hair. I feel like it's made it a bit like heavier and just like better quality. It's kind of hard to explain, but I've definitely noticed a difference in my hair, which is really exciting. They're about £25, I think, and you get a month's worth. You get 30 tablets, so it's not cheap, but it's not like a fortune. I don't know if you would consistently take these like all year round, but if you felt like, you know, if it was a summer or you felt like your hair was particularly dry, you could just like buy a pack of these. I'll put the link below to the ones on Cult Beauty. I think they're quite interesting. Also, they sent me this little pill box, which I've really been enjoying because I often forget to take my probiotics. So now I just put them in here. There's like different compartments for your pills, and it helps me remember. Style-wise, I have been loving the Ray-Bans that I bought in Stockholm. I love these so much. I've already gone on and on and on about them. They are the round ones with the gold rim and black frames in the, I always forget if it's 52 or 53 millimeters, but I just think they really suit me. I always saw people like walking around with these round sunglasses, but then every time I tried them on, I looked like John Lennon. They were like so small and round, and I reckon a lot of people have these bigger ones, which are a bit harder to find, but I love them. Oh, I love them so much. So really happy that I kind of took the plunge and got those when I found them. There is a massive Ray-Ban store in Covent Garden. I reckon they do them, if not online. I picked up these online and I showed you guys when I bought them. They are the Gucci loafers, but with the slingbacks. I knew I wouldn't want the actual shoes because I've got funny feet and I just knew my toes would kind of go through them, but because these are the slingbacks, they allow more space for my foot. I feel like I could just push my foot back. This part's elasticated and they're so comfortable. When I first got them, I thought they'd be quite blistery, but they wore in like really quickly. They're very comfortable. A lot of people say that they're quite slidey, so they get it resoled. Mine haven't been slippery at all, but I should probably get them resoled anyway just to protect them. I think the slingbacks are quite hard to find. I got mine on a website called myteresa.com. If they're still in stock, I will link to them down below. but I've had lots of compliments. A lot of people say like, oh, I haven't seen those ones before. I feel like they're really nice for daytime with jeans, but you can also smarten them up in the evening. And I just love the breathing space. I really like having like the back of my foot out. It's so comfortable. So I'm really glad I got those as well. One of the most random favorites, and I know everyone's gonna think I'm pregnant. I promise I'm not pregnant. I'm not trying to be pregnant, but it is an app that my pregnant friend told me about, funnily enough, called Squeezy. Without going into like my health history, I've always had bladder problems since I was a young teenager, and Pilates is really important, and kind of looking after my core and especially my pelvic floor. But I don't always have time to do Pilates. I'm really lazy, and it's just something that I always forget about. And my friend started using this when she was pregnant, because obviously looking after your pelvic floor is important then as well. And I thought, oh my god, that is such a good thing that I could start doing, just to like help my pelvic floor and feel like I'm doing something even if I can't do Pilates. So the app is called Squeezy. It's like an NHS app. I feel like it sounds like it's sponsored. It's really not. And it's a little like daily exercise plan, and it reminds me every morning and evening to squeeze. If you've ever done like a pelvic floor exercise, you'll know what I mean. It's a bit of like an internal squeeze, and there's like a slow one and a quick one. You press play and it tells you it's like squeeze, squeeze. But I just feel like it's something that I can do to try and help strengthen my pelvic floor without having to go to something like Pilates. And I don't know, if you guys are worried about that, or you suffer like bladder problems like me, maybe something worth looking into. Another favourite of mine is a TV show. Rich always makes fun of me because I always say I don't want to watch anything scary or anything with guns or action. It's really not my thing. I don't like watching TV programmes or films that make me feel anxious. It's just not enjoyable for me. But then often, because we have such a small flat, he'll kind of be watching something and I'll be doing work. And then like without meaning to, I kind of start watching, and then I'm like, who's that guy? What's that storyline? And that definitely happened with The Walking Dead. I started kind of listening in and watching a bit on season 5, and then I just got hooked. And then we went away and we binge watched like season 6 and season 7. So I've now watched 5, 6 and 7, and then I looked up on YouTube for kind of season recaps for 1, 2, 3 and 4. Which actually were really helpful if you kind of do start midway through a series. But The Walking Dead is really good. I really like it. It's so weird because it's really un-me. It's basically about zombies, but there's something about it. I think it's like the relationships and showing kind of what humans do to survive. I love all the characters. I'm totally hooked, and I can't wait for season 8. I think it starts at the end of October, and I think it's great, and it's so unlike me to like something like that, but I really highly recommend it. We've been watching it on Amazon Prime, and then season 7 I think we just got on iTunes. Okay, what was my other one? Oh yeah, last night we watched the Lady Gaga documentary on Netflix. It's called 5'2", I think, and it was really good. I am not even a massive Lady Gaga fan. I'm not a fan, I just not a big fan, and I really liked it. It was so interesting to see kind of how she's changed and grown. She's now 30, so we're like the same age, and I cried in it. It was very emotional, and I think it was really interesting seeing how she's created her new album, and it's just worth a watch. Like if you feel like you want to watch something on Netflix, I think it's definitely worth watching. By the way, talking about not being a fan, I'm still annoyed that I really got misunderstood when I was talking about Rihanna and her Fenty Beauty range. 1, I didn't realise Fenty was her surname. And I've asked a lot of friends and they didn't realise either. 2, I said that her beauty range wasn't aimed at me, and I didn't mean anything to do with like skin type or anything. What I meant was that the actual products, I went and had a look. I was really excited by the range, but the foundation was matte, and I don't wear matte foundations. And then a lot of the products like the highlighters were really bright and glittery and colourful, and that's just not my thing. Doesn't mean that I'm not interested in the collection in general. I actually really want to go to Harvey Nichols and pick up the contour stick, because I think I would really like that. And actually I want to try the foundation now, because although I thought it was matte, a lot of people have tried it on camera and it looks really glowy. So I feel like I was really misunderstood. I was not talking about anything to do with skin tone. I acknowledge that I think it's an amazing range, that it appeals to so many different kind of skin tones and stuff. I just meant that some of the products weren't my kind of thing. It doesn't matter who released them. I don't wear like gold glittery highlights or matte foundations. Oh, YouTube. It's so frustrating when you feel like you're misunderstood. Anyway, I'm definitely going to go check out Fenty Beauty when I'm in Harvey Nichols, because I think I'm going to go back to Hershey's this month and get my colour done, because I have loads of grey hairs. So is that everything? I feel like that's all of my updates for now. Please don't forget about me when I'm having my little internet break. I will be back, and I think it's going to be good just to have like a little bit of a hard reset I hope you guys have a really nice Sunday and a good week ahead, and thank you for watching. I'll see you when I'm back from my little break. Bye.